Pania, and all those who follow him up to the last week. The Honorable Commissioner, Able Commissioner, Madam Wadato Madoraki, the Chairman, UBE, Prof. Nasura Anka, the Executive Chairman, Senior Secondary School Education Board, Hajia Hawa Unaala, the Executive Secretary, Mass Education, Hajia Zoela Abdul, my other leader, the Provost of Zakas, Dr. Yakubuyari, my dad, Chairman, Teacher Service Board, Muhammad Aliyu Anka, the Secretary, UBE, Zosube, that is Mariam Shantali, Ajay, Acting ES, Nomadic Education, my sister, Professor Rabi, PM3, PM1 of this board, that is UBE, the Secretary, Quality Assurance Authority, Imam, all invited guests, praise the organizers of this great occasion, Director of Planning, in person of Nasul Minister Owakili, all directors from the Ministry of Education that observe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is with great pleasure and profound sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to this vital event. The Zamfara State Global Review and Validation of the 2024 Out of School Children, that is transition, retention, and completion implementation module. Today we gather here with an ununified purpose to address the overcome the educational challenges that have long impeded the progress of our state. Education is the bedrock upon which we build a prosperous and enlightened society. It is essential for the empowerment of individuals and the overall development of our community. However, Zamfara State has faced significant hurdles, including a high number of out-of-school children and challenges in ensuring smooth transition, retention, and completion of education for our students. Today's review and validation exercise is a critical step in our journey towards educational excellence. The 2024 Out of School Children Transition, Retention, and Completion Implementation models aims to create a comprehensive framework that addresses the multiplicated issues within our education sector. These modules focus on, number one, reducing the number of out-of-school children, implementing strategies to bring children back to school, and ensuring that every child has access to quality education. Number two, enhancing transition rates, facilitating smooth transition from one educational level to the next, ensuring that students progress without unnecessary interruptions, improving retentions, that is number three, creating a supportive and engaging learning environment that keeps students motivated and committed to their education. Number four, ensuring completion, providing the necessary resources and support to help students complete their education and achieve their full potential. As we proceed today with today's discussion and validation, I encourage all participants to share their insight, experience, and innovative ideas. Your contributions are invaluable in shaping a model that is not only effective but also sustainable and adaptable to the unique needs of our state. I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to UNICEF for their unwavering support and partnership in the Zamfara State level review and validation of the 2024 Out of School Children Transition, Retention and Completion Implementation level modules. Together we have the opportunity to make a lasting impact on the future of education in Zamfara. Let us seize this moment to reaffirm our commitment to the children of Zamfara State, ensuring that they receive the quality education they deserve and the way for a better future. So we are here to listen attentively, understand about the validation of our students for proper transition, retention, and completion of our students, so that we are going to change the history of this out of school that we have that are running about in the street. How are we going to bring them back to school? May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to have a very good way that we can succeed and achieve our desired goal. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. That has been welcome remarks by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Hajia Dr. Barira Ibrahim Boboduri. The next on the agenda is remarks by the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Madam Wanato Madawaki.
I know the MC will still ask for permission for the commissioner to speak. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. I would like to greet you with the best of greetings, which is Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Master of Ceremony and of course the Permanent Secretary have laid down the protocol that needed to be observed, and I crave the indulgence of all of us that I stand on those existing protocols. Thank you very much. First and foremost, before I read my speech, I want to throw a challenge to all of us here. Here in this gathering, we have the policy makers and we have the policy implementers. We serve our policy makers of education in the first state, and we are the implementers of those policies. So the challenge is, I have my own disagreement on the issue that is on the global trend that Zamfara has the highest number of out-of-school children. Why do I say that? Because besides the Western system of education, we have other systems of education that are very much functional, and we have learners in those systems that go through the system to the highest level that is always attained even in the Western system of education. They go up to the PhD level. However, the challenge is that we as policy makers, we have not sat down to bring out those areas of studies where these children are, and we simply lump them as out of school children. They are not. Administratively, our concern has always been on the public school system. whenever we are calculating, counting, and talking about out-of-school children, we tend to forget the issue of private schools, the Quranic schools, the integrated Quranic schools, the Islamia, the Nizamiya schools. They are all systems of education, and those systems of education were already here before the coming of the Western education. So the challenge is that all our departments of planning, research, and statistics should go back to the drawing board. Let us see, how do we capture these children? Tell me we have Almajiri roaming the street, I will agree. Almajiri are going about. But from where do they come out to go around about? From schools. These Almajiris, when they are in school, they study. And we have so many of them that are PhD holders now, even professors in that area. So why do we say that they are out of school children? Why? So the challenge is departments from all the MDAs here that go back to the drawing board. We need to sit down together and take up the challenge and inform the world with facts and figures that we do not, or we are not the highest number of out of school children state that people are claiming across the world. The challenge is there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm deeply honored to welcome you all to this crucial gathering of the Zamfara State level review and validation of the 2024 out of school children, which is popularly known as OOSC, talking about transition, retention, and completion implementation model. Today marks an important step forward in our collective mission to transform the educational landscape of Zamfara State. Education is not just a fundamental right, but a cornerstone for sustainable development and societal advancement. However, our state has faced numerous challenges, including so-called high rates of out-of-school children, low transition rates from one educational level to the next, and insufficient retention and completion rates. These challenges have hindered our progress and denied many of our children the opportunity to fulfill their possible goals. Under the practicable leadership of Governor Dauda Lawal, we have declared a state of emergency in the education sector, reflecting our unwavering commitment to reversing years of neglect and implementing comprehensive reforms. This commitment is evident in the allocation of significant resources in the 2024 budget towards education, which underscores the priority we place on nurturing the minds of our young generation. Today's review and validation exercise is a critical component of our broader strategy. The 2024 out-of-school children transition, retention, and completion implementation model aims to address these issues head-on. We are focusing on several key areas, majorly of which are: 1. Infrastructural development. We are renovating and constructing schools across the state, ensuring they are well equipped with the necessary facilities to provide a favorable learning environment. Teacher training, that's number 2. Enhancing the quality of education through comprehensive training and retraining programs for our educators, ensuring they are all well equipped to meet the diverse needs of our learners. Number 3, we have support for students, providing essential learning materials and financial support, including payment of examination fees and scholarships for deserving students to reduce the barriers to education. And number 4, community engagement, engaging with parents, community leaders, and other stakeholders to foster a supportive environment that values and prioritizes. As we deliberate and validate the 2024 implementation model, I urge all participants to contribute actively, share insights, and collaborate effectively. Our collective efforts will lay a robust foundation for educational excellence and inclusivity in Zamfara State. The collaboration with the UNICEF has not only provided material and financial support, but also brought in technical expertise and innovative solutions that are essential for the successful implementation of our educational policies. We are immensely grateful for UNICEF's dedication and look forward to continue this fruitful partnership. Together, we will ensure that every child in Zamfara State has access to quality education, can transit smoothly through educational stages, and successfully complete their schooling. Thank you, UNICEF, for being an invaluable ally in our quest to improve the educational landscape of Zamfara State. Let us work together to ensure that every child in Zamfara State has access to quality education, can transit seamlessly through the different educational stages, and complete their education successfully. Our commitment today will shape the future of our state, and more importantly, the future of our children. Thank you very much, and wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Please, another round of applause to Honorable Commissioner. Thank you very much, the Honorable Commissioner.
Poverty, early marriage, inadequate, what inclusive policies, inadequate funding, what familial, what is it clashes, is it economic barriers, limited knowledge, is it insecurity and banditry, cultural barriers, low political will. But I assure you, with the current administration we cannot say we have low political will. Then we can all testify to that. So now depends what it's left to work to us, as the Honorable Commissioner said, the technocrat. So let us do our job now. Okay. Okay. Community engagement in the education road map. Community engagement identifies and what addresses barriers to education.